morning, students. Welcome to the live online classes. Today, I am going to continue with the chapter 3, water bodies of the world. And today, the topic that I am going to discuss is other water bodies. Now, we have already studied about the oceans, we have already studied about the seas and the rivers. Now, today we are going to study about other small water bodies which surrounds our landmass. These water bodies are basically Gulf and Bay, isthmus and straits. Now let us study these water bodies in detail. As both Bay and Gulf are the places where land meets water, so this Bay and Gulf are found near the land. They are the water bodies connected to the sea, so they are basically connected to the sea, the Bay and Gulf, formed by what process? Erosion, the mechanical process of wearing and grinding by action of running water or wind, endogenous forces also, and formed by erosion of coastline. Now what is the coastline? Coastline means the outline of a coast or a sea coast. In spite of many similarities between Gulf and Bay, it is important to know that they are different from each other. What is a Gulf? Now let's read about the Gulf. Gulf is an arm of sea. It is a part of sea or ocean, but enclosed by land. And Gulf are larger than a bay. So what is the definition of a Gulf? A deep inlet of the sea. A deep inlet means a big arm of a large water body is known as a Gulf. A deep inlet of the sea almost surrounded by land. If you look at the Gulf, it is always surrounded by land. Now there are here also, if you look at the board for an illustration, I can show you the Gulf. So this is the Gulf. This is a Gulf. This is a Gulf of Kutch. Now if you see the Gulf, you can see it is narrow. It is narrow. It has a narrow mouth, but it is deep because it enters inside the land. But if you look at the bay here, it is wide. So the first difference that you find is it is wide. Here it is the first difference that you are going to find is narrow. It has a narrow mouth. It has a wide mouth. The deep inlet of the sea almost surrounded by land. It is surrounded by land. So this is the this is a map of India. And you can see I have shown the southern portion of India, and in the southern portion of India I have marked a Gulf. This is Gulf of Kutch, and here also you have a Gulf of Khambhat. You have a Gulf of Khambhat. In olden times, Khambhat. In olden times, this Khambhat was also known as Camday, C-A-M-B-A-Y, like Bombay. Now you can see the Gulf. It is narrow and it is surrounded by land on both the sides, but it has entered the land. So it is a deep inlet of the sea surrounded by land, which has a narrow mouth. But if you go to the bay, sea water. So here also you have a Bay of Bengal. Sea water enclosed by land on three sides, number 1, number 2 and number 3. So there are lands here, there are lands here and there are lands here. So it is surrounded from three sides, land. So sea water, so water which is surrounded by land from three sides, leaving a wide mouth. So you have a wide mouth here, is called a bay. But I want to tell you the difference about the two. Bay has a wider mouth, than a Gulf. Gulf are larger because they enter inside the land. Bay are smaller in size. Are you understand? And more deeply indented. Now, whenever we are talking about indented, I am talking about coastline. The coastline means this one. The coastline means this one. So they are irregular in shape because they have cuts, as well as tear on the length of the land. So they are irregular in shape, therefore they are indented. So gulfs are larger and more deeply indented than the bay. The best example is the Bay of Bengal lying to the east. So this is on the east side, okay, of the Indian peninsula. Now peninsula is a piece of land, okay, almost surrounded entirely by, okay, what? Water, but it is connected to the mainland. The Bay of Biscay lies between France and Spain, and Hudson Bay are other examples. The Gulf of Mexico, the Gulf of California, and Gulf of Kutch. Now you can see there is Gulf here. There is a Gulf here, and there is also one other Gulf here. That is called the Gulf of Mannar in India. Gulf of Mannar in India, which basically, okay, forms a strait. Okay. Now let's read up the strait. Okay. A strait is a narrow stretch of water separating two land masses and joining two seas. I am coming to that, okay. I am going to rub the blackboard, okay, for a moment, okay, so that you can understand what is a strait. Now I am going to draw a strait. Now let's take an example. I am drawing a box here to show you the strait. Okay. Now I am going to draw a land. I am going to draw a land. This is land, number one. Number two, land is here. And this is called a strait. Now I am showing you in a simple drawing. Okay. These are water bodies. These are water. Okay. I am drawing waters here. Okay, waters are found on both sides, okay, of the land. So let's read the strait. Now, a strait is a narrow stretch of water. This big water basically becomes narrow stretch of water. Okay, so a stretch of water which separates two lands. Land means continents. Okay, which separates two lands and joins two seas. Now, two water bodies are joined together. If you look here, there two water bodies are joined together. You can look in your book also, okay, the figure, okay, of straits, okay. So a strait is a narrow stretch of water separating two land masses and joining two seas. The best example here is the Park Strait. Now, Park Strait that I have drawn here in their map, and you can see here you have a Park Strait. Now I am going to draw a Park Strait here, okay. Now I am going to use a blue, okay, chalk so that you can understand where is a Park Strait. Now Park Strait is here. P-A-L-K, Park Strait, S-T-R-A-I-T, Strait. Now Park Strait is, okay, located here. It separates two lands. It separates India and Sri Lanka. But it joins two water bodies. These water bodies are Bay of Bengal, okay, Bengal and Gulf of Mannar. Below the Gulf of Mannar, what ocean do you find? You find Indian Ocean. Are you getting my point? So it separates two lands and joins two water body is called a strait. Okay. Now, so the best example here is the Park Strait between India and Sri Lanka. So it separates two lands, that is India and Sri Lanka, and joins two water bodies, that is Gulf of Mannar and Bay of Bengal. Okay, Gulf of Mannar and Bay of Bengal. Okay, below the Bay of Bengal you also find Park Bay. Okay, Park Bay is located here. Okay, now it basically joins Tamil Nadu with, okay, I forgot the name. Okay, Tamil Nadu and basically Jaffna Nagar. Okay, or Jaffna district. Okay, two places are joined together by a Park Strait. Okay, here you have a Park Strait. You have Tamil Nadu here, and you have Jaffna. So Park Strait is created in an area where you have Jaffna district and Tamil Nadu, the state of India. Okay, so Park Strait basically separates two lands and joins two water bodies. Now we are doing a little bit of revision here. Okay, for the isthmus. Now there's a difference between a strait and an isthmus, and isthmus is in the previous chapter, but I'm going to teach you so that you know the exact difference between the strait and an isthmus. Okay, So I'm going to rub this one again. Now I'm going to teach you isthmus. Now isthmus is a narrow neck of land joining two land masses and separating two large water bodies. Now I'm going to draw isthmus also now. Now we have learned about that in the previous chapter of this, okay, Isthmus of Panama, okay. But I'll show you by drawing so that you can understand what is an isthmus. Now there are two lands, okay. There are two lands. Now this is a land, okay, and another land also there is, okay, which okay joined together by a narrow stretch of land. Okay, this is also a land. Now this is also a land. Okay. Now you can see, you can differentiate between a strait and an isthmus. Now there are water bodies here. One water body, okay, it might be oceans. Okay, it might be oceans, seas, etc. The second one is also water body. Now what is an isthmus? Now you can see the difference between a strait and an isthmus. Okay. Now let's read this isthmus. Okay, an isthmus is a narrow stretch of water. Okay, sorry. An isthmus is a narrow neck of land. A narrow neck of land. Okay, joining two large land masses. Joining one land with the other. It joins these two lands, but separates two water bodies. It's called an isthmus. The best example, okay, here is the Isthmus of Panama in the previous chapter that we have studied, and there is a picture of Isthmus of Panama that separates the Pacific Ocean and the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, but it joins, okay, two places, okay, like North America and South America. The two lands are joined together. Okay. Now we are going to lagoons. Okay, now we are going to study lagoons. So I am going to rub this, okay, board. Rub this board and I am going to draw a lagoon. Okay, now I am going to draw a lagoon here. Okay, so basically I will use a white chalk for that so that you can understand what I am drawing. Now, these are basically blue I will use. These are basically water bodies. These are basically water. Now, I am going to draw small dots here. Okay, and I am going to draw a small land here in front of this. Okay, small land here. This is known as barrier. Okay, and this is known as, okay, sandbar. So it is made of sand, okay, which basically acts as a sandbank or a sandbar, okay, or coral reef. Now this is a lagoon. Now I am going to read this, okay, lagoon, okay. Lagoons are very common coastal features. Now they are located near the coast. That time only I told you what is a coast, okay, the line near the land, okay, or the sea coast. So lagoons are very common coastal features found globally throughout the world. The word lagoon is developed from the Italian word, okay, laguna. The word is basically derived from L-A-G-U-N-A, laguna. Lagoon is derived from a word, Italian word called laguna, which means the lagoon of Venice or waters around the Venice. These are basically shallow waters. These are not too deep. They are not deep. Okay, they lack physical depth. Okay, and these are bodies which are basically part of the sea or oceans, etc. These are the shallow bodies of water separated from a large body of water. They are separated from oceans or seas, okay, or arm of the land. By what? By barrier reef. By barrier reef. They are separated from the ocean. If there is an ocean here, okay, OCEAN, see an ocean here, it is separated from the ocean by a barrier reef, or sometimes by a sandbar, or a sandbank, or a coral reef, or other natural barriers like some of the sand that is collected near the lagoon. Now lagoon is basically a shallow land, shallow water body, such a body of water with a narrow opening to the sea. So there's a narrow opening. You can see the opening is here, the mouth is here, but it has a narrow opening, to the sea is called a lagoon. So the best example is the Chilka Lake in India, as well as the Pulicat lakes. Now Chilka Lake is a brackish lake, is a salty lake. Now where it is located, I will show you on the map. Then after that, then we'll do water pollutions. Now let's take for example. I'm going to draw a little bit because there are lots of drawings involved. So I'm drawing India map again. Now I'm going to draw India map. Roughly I'll draw it so that you can see where the Chilka Lake is basically located. I'm drawing it here. Now it is in your map also, I think so. Now Chilka Lake is located here. Chilka Lake is located here. Or Chilika Lake. It's also called Chilika Lake or Chilka Lake. So Chilka Lake is located here, whereas Pulicat Lake is located here. Now it's written here Pulicat. Pulicat Lake is located here. Now Pulicat Lake is found in Andhra Pradesh, in between the Andhra A and the Andhra Pradesh and basically Tamil Nadu. In between Tamil Nadu, and maybe Nadu. Whereas Chilka Lake, now if you look at Chilka Lake, now whenever I am talking about Chilka Lake, it is located in Bhubaneswar, near Bhubaneswar. It's located near Bhubaneswar, Bay of Bengal. So I am writing Bob here for the Bay of Bengal, and Visakhapatnam, P-A-T-N-A-M, Patnam. Now I am going to draw a Chilka Lake here. I am going to draw a Chilka Lake here. So when I am drawing a Chilka Lake, you can see how the lake looks like. It's a small thing that is located there, in the Bay of Bengal. Now this is the Chilka Lake. Now this is the Chilka Lake. You can see it is marked here, but it is a small, what we call a lake or brackish lake. But if you look at a broader picture, you can see this is the Chilka Lake. C-H-I-L-I-K-A, Chilka Lake. It is a brackish lake. Now we are doing, water pollution. We are starting a new subtopic that is called water pollution. Now water is a very basic requirement. It's the first requirement of living beings or all living organisms, plants and animals. So water is a very basic requirement of every life form. And it's very, very important for all aspects of our life. Water bodies includes lakes, rivers, oceans, and aquifers. Now I'm going to rub the blackboard for right now. Easy. Aquifer. Now aquifer is an what we call underground water. It's an underground water. It's an underground water. That is found inside the soil profile or inside the soil. Or is found under the underground bedrocks, a layer which is the source for groundwater, for wells as well as streams, that is paras as well as springs, and groundwater. So water bodies are found in various forms in oceans, lakes, rivers, as well as aquifers and as well as groundwaters. Of late, water pollution has turned out to be a serious ecological threat. So now, today in the present day, okay, we are facing problems. Because fresh water on the earth is very limited in nature. That is 0.05% of fresh water is present on the earth, whereas salty water is more. So, but these fresh waters are being contaminated or polluted, or these fresh waters are being impure because of chemical mixture, or like physical, biological, as well as radioactive wastes are getting basically thrown in the water, and this water is getting polluted or contaminated by the waste matter. And this has become one of the major issues for globally. And it is because it is happening not only living beings, but it is also happening plants, found inside the waters, as well as animals which are found inside the water. And this has become an ecological threat, an environmental threat, which is basically disrupting our ecological balance. In simple words, water pollution is the contamination of water bodies. So water pollution means what? The water is becoming impure or bad or contaminated or polluted. I understand. Usually as a result of human activities. Whenever I am talking about human activities, it is caused by humans. Because of the various actions of humans for recreation, living, or necessity. Done by the people. In order to live in or sustain in this world. Water pollution results when contaminants like physical means waste matter, which we domestic waste, household waste, etc., or municipal waste is basically washed into our fresh water bodies. As well as chemical, chemical means fertilizers, pesticides and insecticides, biological, waste, etc., as well as radioactive waste. Now radioactive waste means nuclear waste, which has been basically released into the fresh water bodies. Now fresh water bodies, that ammonia I told you, is very limited in our natural environment. So we have to preserve it, we have to protect it, so that we can use this for the future generation also. And if we preserve it, then these water bodies will sustain life. So, which contaminants like physical, chemical, biological, or radioactive matters enters into the fresh water bodies, which in turn basically degrades, means reduce the quality and quantity of the fresh water in our rivers, lakes, etc. Not only humans, but also aquatic life, means marine life, the animals which are living inside the water, as well as the plants, etc., are hampered by this pollution. Some reasons behind water pollution are chemical toxins. Now whenever we are talking about chemical toxin is a substance that is poisonous in nature or cause health effects, which finds their way into the water by natural reasons such as volcanic eruption. Now in a volcanic eruption, water vapor is found in plenty when a volcano erupts. But this water vapor is harmless. But other gases are also found in this volcanic eruptions like carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, hydrogen sulfide and hydrogen halides are found in a volcanic eruption, which are basically harmful for the human beings as well as the flora and fauna. Now another one is earthquakes. Now whenever we find earthquakes, there is a movement of the earth due to endogenic forces. But earthquakes also radiates decayed atoms or decayed nuclear radioactive elements like radones. Radones are basically a byproduct of uranium, which are basically released in the atmosphere when you have earthquakes. As well as tsunami. Now tsunami is a series of waves in water bodies caused by displacement or endogenic forces. Now when there is a tsunami, greenhouse gases are released in the atmosphere. You know what is a greenhouse gas now. Greenhouse gases are the gases which basically makes our environment hotter. Okay, they like carbon dioxide, methane, okay, ozone, okay, etc. Another is man-made causes like industrial waste, agricultural waste, sewage, etc. Now, sewage is waste matter carried away in sewers or in drains, and domestic waste, as well as oil spills, okay, radioactive waste, as well as the heat generated by industries, which we'll be talking or learning in detail in this class. Okay, causes of water pollution. The first cause of water pollution is industrial waste. The biggest reason for the pollution of water is industries. Okay, in past, when population was less, when people were less, and people basically focused on primary activities. Now, primary activities means, okay, occupation related to man's natural environment, like hunting, gathering, fishing, mining, okay, as well as, okay, what we call lumbering, agriculture, and domestication of animals. This is known as primary activity. When they were basically focused on only primary activities, the pollution was less, and the environment was stable, under control, and manageable by the homeostatic, okay, mechanism of the earth. Because the earth has its natural healing powers, that is called homeostatic, okay, mechanism of the earth, or self-regulating process by nature, which basically stables the environment if there is any kind of disturbance. But today, due to industrialization, due to human factors or human cause, okay, for demand and supply of many things, okay, industries have been set up, okay, for us. But today, due to industrialization, development of industries, the problem of water pollution has increased many times. Factories produce toxic chemicals or waste. Toxic means poisons, such as lead, mercury, and synthetic compounds. Now, whenever we are talking about synthetic compounds, it is the man-made substances, okay, created by chemical reactions, okay, and dirty water, which when discharged or when released into the water bodies or flowing water, such as rivers, pollute the water, and later it might also join the oceans and other larger water bodies, which in turn causes, okay, pollution or contamination of the water, okay, and it causes irreparable, okay, which cannot be repaired, okay, harm and threat to the aquatic life, means marine life, or marine animals, etc., or marine plant life, etc., and human health. For example, the famous Minamata disease was caused due to the release of liquid methyl mercury in the Minamata Bay in Japan. This disease affected all men who ate fish and shellfish, which was polluted, okay, by mercury from polluted ocean water. Now, the second cause that we are going to understand is agricultural sectors. The Green Revolution in India. Now, whenever Green Revolution comes to our mind, please remember this one. It refers to a period when Indian agriculture transformed or converted into industrial agriculture or system due to adoption of modern technological inputs or modern methods and technologies, such as using high-yielding variety of seeds. High-yielding variety of seeds means better seeds. If you use better seeds, okay, than a normal seed, then you can produce more crops. That is known as high-yielding variety of seeds. And even tractors, okay, in place of man, okay, irrigation facilities, okay, the process of giving water to the crops by dams, okay, or channels, okay, artificial lakes, etc., okay, or wells, etc., or tube wells, etc., is known as irrigation facility. Because rainfall, okay, rainfall is for a particular season, but when there is no rainfall or scarcity of rainfall, you need irrigation facilities to basically water the crops. Pesticides. Now, pesticides are kill pests which were used in agricultural fields, okay, and fertilizers, which greatly increase agricultural productivity. So they were using better fertilizers, better seeds, okay, irrigation facilities, tractors in order to produce more crops. This is known as Green Revolution. Witness the increasing use of chemical fertilizers. Now, chemical fertilizers are basically substances used as manure, like a cow dung, okay? Cow dung basically are good fertilizers. But here chemical fertilizers means nitrate fertilizers were used, okay, to make the soil fertile. And even pesticides. Pesticides were, okay, used to kill pests that eats the crop, okay, or insects that is the crop, or rodents which eats the crop. And insecticides were also used. Insecticides means which kills the insects in agriculture. So these things were used. Fertilizers, pesticides and insecticides were used. Agricultural waste such as fertilizers and pesticides are carried off from the land or from the field, okay, of the farm to the rivers and lakes as surface runoff. Surface means land. From the land, okay, there is overflow of water during which season? During a rainy season or during a flood. And when this water carries this waste, okay, of fertilizers or waste matter of fertilizers which have been thrown on the crops, this fertilizers basically degrade our water bodies. They pollute the aquatic ecosystem. They pollute our environment, okay, of the waters by promoting rapid growth of algae. Now, algae is a very simple plant, okay, that grows in water. That grows in the water. That is known as algae because of this, okay, fertilizers and subsequent depletion of oxygen in the water. If there is no oxygen in the water, then what will happen? You know it. Which ultimately goes into the human body through food chains. So if there is the water is bad, the water is impure because of this fertilizers which have been used by the farmers, which basically got washed away when there was there was rain or raining during a particular rainy season or flood. Now we are doing domestic and household waste. Daily we use water for numerous purposes. Activities like washing clothes, taking bath, brushing the teeth, as well as watering the plants, cleaning dishes, floors and many more. This produces large amount of domestic water. This domestic water is a waste which is produced every day. It contains soluble as well as non-soluble waste. Soluble means which can be dissolved in water. Non-soluble means which cannot be dissolved in water. Soap and chemicals mixed in water makes it rich in chemicals but low in oxygen, okay, or poor in oxygen. This domestic waste water which is mixed with other waste such as plastic, soap, that is detergent or shampoo, animal dung and human excreta. Now human excreta means body waste, urine, etc., okay, or number 2, etc., okay, is together known as municipal waste. And another waste that comes from the domestic household, etc., is water coming from the sewers, from the drains, which when discharged into the flowing rivers cause water pollution. All these factors create disturbance or havoc, okay, to water animals and plants and increase the biological oxygen demand because the oxygen level becomes very, very low due to the mixing of chemicals in the water bodies, okay. So makes the water unsuitable for use in any purposes. Thus, treatment of water is very, very necessary, okay, before releasing that wastewater into the rivers or seas. Wastewater is treated in water treatment plants, okay, I'm writing here on blackboard. It's treated in water treatment plants. Now these plants are basically industries. These plants are basically industries or machine industries, okay, which needs water, okay. Now wastewater is treated in waste treatment plants where sewage goes to a number of chambers. Now chambers are basically closed rooms, okay, or enclosed rooms, okay, number of chambers. It goes to number of chambers. This dirty water basically is processed step by step to chambers after chambers, so that to make this water pure, okay? And lots of chemicals are used, okay, or chemical action is used in order to reduce the amount of, okay, amount of poison that is contained in this waste matter. This is known as water treatment plant. Careful steps, processes. Now steps means measures, okay, and processes means actions are taken, as well as rule is applied, okay, related to water pollution, which should be strictly followed by the people who are living in this world, so that fresh water can be protected and preserved. The toxic chemicals coming from industries and city drains. Now city drains, now bigger drains, okay. Now small houses are connected to bigger drains, and these bigger drains are connected to manholes. This city drains also carries lots of sewages, okay. That is waste matter, okay, carried from one place to another. Should be properly treated before discharging or before releasing them into water bodies like rivers or lakes. Lakes may be artificial also, reservoirs also, which stores water in scarcity of water problem. When there is scarcity of water in a particular area, this artificial lakes gives water in times of need. They are known as reservoirs, okay. So before discharging this waste matter or waste water should be treated in water treatment plants, okay, and then only released into the water bodies to prevent pollution of water and ensuring, okay, supply of potable water. Now potable water means, okay, drinking water that is safe to drink and use, okay, for human beings and animals. Now we are doing another topic that is known as oil spills, okay. Now I am writing here crude oil. Now what is a crude oil? Okay, crude oil is oil in its natural state, okay, before it has been processed or refined. Crude oil means raw oil, okay, that is found inside the earth. It is the raw state, okay, which cannot be used. It is a liquid fuel, okay, which has not been filtered, etc. Okay, this is known as crude oil. Crude oil is transported across oceans in tankers. Now tanker, T-A-N-K-E-R, tanker is a cargo ship. Okay. Tanker is a cargo ship designed to carry crude oil in greater numbers, okay. Oil spills do not occur on a regular basis, so it does not occur frequently, okay. But when such accidents happen, okay, when such unfortunate events happen, okay, or if there is a leakage, means seepage, okay, leakage means seepage, leakage means escape of liquid from the tanks. Happens, it causes long-term damage to the environment by polluting oceans, water, etc. Like ocean waters, river waters, etc., even lakes, etc., and killing different forms of marine life. Some examples of top oil spills cases in past are, you can see in your book also, you can find it out, Arabian Gulf, Kuwait in 19th January 1991. In Persian Gulf, okay, you have 380 million gallons oil spill. Now 380 million gallons oil spill means 1 gallon is equal to 3 liters, okay, 7854 liters, L-I-T-R-E-S, liters. Now you can convert this. 1 gallon is equal to 3.7854 liters. So it comes to 4 liters. So how much is 380 gallons? That has been spilled on the water, that is on the ocean, which basically pollutes our oceans. So this happened in Kuwait, okay. Another is Gulf oil spill that happened in 22nd April 2010 in Gulf of Mexico, where, okay, 206 gallons of oil, okay, oil was spilled Another is in Bay of Campeche of Sur del Carmen. Okay, that is in Mexico. 140 million gallons of oil was spilled. Okay, and basically it polluted our water bodies. Now we are going to another topic that is known as thermal pollution. Okay, thermal pollution. So I am writing on the board the definition of thermal pollution. You can copy it that one. Okay. Thermal pollution. By the word thermal, it means cold and heat. We are talking about thermal factors, cold and heat. Okay, so thermal pollution is defined as sudden increase or decrease in temperature. Now we are talking about temperature. Now temperature means a degree of hotness or coolness of a particular area. Okay, temperature of a natural water body. Now, whenever we are talking about water body, now you can see the board is defined as a sudden increase, or decrease in temperature of a natural water body. So there is a sudden increase or decrease in the temperature of a natural water body, means there is a increase in temperature or decrease in temperature of oceans, rivers or seas. This is known as thermal pollution. Okay, and it is caused by human. This normally happens when a nuclear power plant or industries use water from the water bodies. So these nuclear industries are using water from nearby rivers, lakes, oceans, etc. And after using it, they throw that dirty water into that same water body and put it back with an altered temperature. But when they put it back with an altered temperature or changed temperature. That is change the temperature of the water. It might be hot, it might be cold. Usually these facilities use water as a coolant. They use this water as a coolant. C-O-O-L-A-N-T, coolant. They use water as a coolant. Now what is a coolant? So water is used to cool machines, by transferring heat, away from one part to another. So they use this water as a coolant to basically cool the machines that are used in the industries, to help produce better products for us. As the temperature of the water is raised, it reduces plant life. So when the temperature of the water is hot, then it will kill the plant, as well as animals inside the water, as well as cause large-scale damage of the sea creatures. So this thermal pollution is one of the factors that we are facing today in the present world. That industries are degrading our natural environment in the waters. Now another factor that we are going to study is radioactive material. Is any material containing unstable atoms. So I'm going to drop the blackboard a little bit. Radioactive metals. Now, radioactive, A-C-T-I-V-E, active materials. Now, whenever we are talking about radioactive materials, it consists of molecules, which are basically, positive as well as negative. And these atoms are basically unstable in nature. Because they emit ionizing radiation when it decays, when it declines, when the power of this atom declines. These atoms are basically formed in two forms. One is known as norm and one is known as T-norm. Another one is known as T-norm. One is basically formed in norm and one is known as T-norm. Now, norm means what? Naturally occurring radioactive matter that is found in our environment. T-norm means technologically, okay, enhanced or made by technology, okay, naturally occurring radioactive matter. So, T-norm means technologically enhanced or naturally occurring radioactive matter. Whereas, norm means naturally occurring radioactive matter, okay, which are used by the industries like the nuclear power plants, okay, medical, okay, industries as well as for other scientific processes. They are found in the environment naturally, such as uranium, U-R-A-N-I-U-M. Uranium is a radioactive matter. Another one is thorium, A-H-O-R-I-U-M, thorium. Another one is plutonium. These are basically radioactive matters, okay? They form in the category of norms and T-norms, okay? And when they decay, they basically release byproducts such as radons, R-A-D-O-N, radon, okay? And, okay, radium. And all these radioactive metals are brought on the surface of the earth through what? Through human cause only, through human activity only. Like when you are discovering oil, okay, or gas from inside the earth, or mining, or leakage. These are the factors which basically emits radioactive matter. Now, in the T-norm, coal, S, is a, okay, T-norm, okay, radioactive matter. Now, coal is used for burning, okay, in the industries, in power plants, okay, when there is no electricity. So, coal is another radioactive matter, which is, okay, which is not a renewable source of energy also. If these elements are not properly disposed of, if they are not thrown or released, okay, or basically, okay, thrown properly, their radioactive waste can have far-reaching effects by polluting water as well as land. So lastly, it is time for us to take a stand to safeguard, protect our fragile environment or ecosystem. Fragile means delicate, okay? And preserve the valuable freshwater reserves also that is found in the rivers, lakes, streams, etc., which are fast dwindling, okay, gradually decreasing until the little is left. So we have to take steps today only so that we can preserve our natural environment. And this environment is degrading due to these factors or these polluting factors. So we have to safeguard our environment and also safeguard our fresh water and keep our waters clean from all these waste matters. Thank you for listening. Hope you found this lesson useful. Okay. Thank you.